The pit crew and the dog pound together in one stadium? Well, that can only mean one thing. It's Harvest Bowl week on the Blitz. Welcome everybody. We have Harvest Bowl 19 action. Pitman High hosting rival Turlock High. And the Bulldogs enter on an 8-game win streak in the Harvest Bowl series.
Let's go! Baby on me! Baby on three! 1, 2, 3!
It's not just the city championship, folks. This is also the very first game of Central California Athletic League play. For many of these players, this is a culmination of a lifetime of playing football in Turlock. So let's check out all the action right now on the Friday Night Highlights. Opening drive for the Bulldogs, and they gave it to their top dog, JT Foreman III. That's a clean 34-yard run, reading his blockers well. And this drive, only 9 plays, it's capped by Foreman with a 6-yard touchdown run. He ended up having 62 yards in that drive alone. Very impressive. Turlock with the ball back though, and it's time for Cole Gilbert to shine. He airs it out to Andrew Johnson over the top for a 29-yard touchdown reception. And he's fighting with Joey Stout, but that does stay on the board for Turlock. Pitman though, trying to respond, trying to string something together. This is Drew Walker to Jose Zamora for 12 yards. But look at this, a 1-yard pass, and the defense is all over it for Turlock. Isaac Bertolato with the single leg, and Owen Miller with the cleanup, and that gives the offense another chance to attack. Peter Mello with a 29-yard reception, and that's followed by a hell of a play. Gilbert escapes the pocket, lines up the pass, and again finds Mello. Good for a touchdown, except it's not. Take it off the board. That would have been the play of the game. But instead, this drive ends with a turnover on downs. Pitman's defense comes up big and stops Turlock. The Pride had their moments, and Stout was always involved. Walker, 33-yard pass to Stout, who comes down with a tremendous catch, but there's no score on the drive, and so Turlock takes over, and Gilbert delivers a dime to Weatherby, who delivers a stiff arm, and then a sweet, clean spin. That's a 34-yard gain, and that's followed by another aerial assault. There's the pump fake, and there's the touchdown pass. 25 yards into the end zone, and it's almost too easy. Turlock is up 22-0 with a little over 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Pitman certainly deflated with the high-powered offense Turlock is bringing, and this was one of the major components. Oh my goodness, Foreman the third, in and out like a double-double, and we're gonna run it back because this is the play of the game. We got the vision, he's setting up blocks. Christian Guerrero and Weatherby with the great downfield blocking, opening the lane for Foreman, who does the rest himself. As he told our reporter Joe Cortez, he was running angry. And that sets up the final touchdown of the first half, an 8-yard run from the quarterback. Gilbert gets across the end zone, and that's the score as we enter the half. Now, before we get into the second half, let's recognize our sponsor, Realtor Michael Rocha. Are you a buyer looking for your perfect home? Or are you a seller looking for top dollar for your home? No matter what your goals are, if you're looking to win in this real estate market, Michael Rocha is the realtor for you. So contact Michael Rocha today at 209-485-5228. You can also find him on Facebook and on Instagram. Second play of the second half, and Gilbert keeps the fire burning with a 52-yard pass to Mello. Perfect delivery as he catches it in stride, and that's a touchdown. And I know we're mostly focused on offense, but the defense also kept the pressure on. As you'll see on this play, Walker dropping back, and he's sacked by Martin Bertau. And then Johnson, he follows it up with a great special teams play. That's a block. And if you want to read more about that, read Joe Cortez's article at turlockjournal.com. As for the game at hand, Foreman with another touchdown from 5 yards out. And Turlock is laying it on their rivals. And they get the ball back once again, and they cover 60 yards in 3 plays. So spoiler, they did put up 50 unanswered points. Here's a 28-yard pass to Weatherby on the far side of the field. And that's followed by Logan Bankson, barreling through the defense for a 31-yard run, and he's almost in the end zone, but he didn't quite make it. But hey, he is up with the club, and so on the following play, he hits pay dirt from 1 yard out to extend Turlock's lead. He might be down, he might be out, but he's still stout. The ref tried to block the play, but there's no blocking this. Stout is a beast. This is a 98-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, and kudos to the senior. He definitely deserved that play. He was playing all over the field. As you see here on offense, as Stout rumbles for 19 yards, he made contact with at least 7 defenders before he was taken down. And that leads to another score for Pitman, a 16-yard touchdown pass to Dylan Freeman. He's in the end zone for a touchdown, and there'd be one more before the game was over. Backup quarterback Vincent Gonzalez with a 16-yard touchdown run for our final 57-14. Turlock with 9 straight Harvest Bowl wins.
Oh yeah, it's a great feeling. I mean, coming out here and winning, putting points up on the board, there's not another team that I'd rather do it with. I mean, I couldn't do it without these guys. We executed and we did our job. Our starting line, great job up front. I mean, I have all the time to throw. Peter Mello, we got some quickness on the outside. JT Foreman making his moves. Andrew Johnson, we got it all. So we got the weapons, we just got to execute. We came in tonight, we did exactly what was expected. We came in and executed. Got the win, exactly what we were supposed to do, and on to the next. We're focused on Downey and just ready for that league title, baby. We're expecting to put it up on them. I know they're gonna come tough, and they know that we're gonna be the #1 target, but we gotta win it. They're gonna know our name for sure. I mean, we're gonna come through every game. We're gonna wipe people out. And we're gonna keep rolling.
Turlock finished the game with 480 yards of total offense while holding Pitman to only 115 yards of offense, so the Bulldogs got it done on all sides of the ball. And their quarterback was a big part of that. Cole Gilbert, 10 of 15, 229 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also had that 1 rushing touchdown. The senior quarterback leading his team is always a great thing to see. But Turlock, they also have a running back, Foreman, 13 carries, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This kid not only had long, explosive plays, but he also got it done in the trenches. And we don't have a graphic for Weatherby, but he came down with 4 receptions for 97 yards and 1 touchdown. As for Pitman, Joey Stout was all over the place. 33 rushing yards, 45 receiving yards, and 167 kickoff return yards. And he had that 1 touchdown with his kick return. Pitman is now 1-5, and they travel next week to face Enoch's High. As for the Bulldogs, they are 3-3 overall with their first league win, and they will be hosting Downey High next week. The Knights took down the Bulldogs, gave them their first league loss in a very long time last season. And so this matchup is expected to have CCAL League Championship implications. And that's why the Blitz will be there next week to cover all the action. That's right, back-to-back Bulldog episodes. If you're a fan of local high school football, you are not going to want to miss that matchup. You can find it at turlockjournal.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course YouTube if you follow at Turlock Journal. So until next week, when we bring you what could be a CCAL championship matchup, I'm Frankie Tovar. Thank you for watching The Blitz.